Welcome to Code Sutra. In this video, we will be discussing about LeetCode problem number 104, maximum depth of a binary tree. In this problem, you are given the root node, and what you have to do is find the depth of the particular root node or the tree. For example, if you are given 2, 1 and 3, what is the depth of this? The depth is 2. What is the definition of depth actually? For example, if there is just one node, the depth is 1. Or it can also be defined as the maximum number of nodes along the longest path. For example, if you take this particular example, right, what is the maximum number of nodes along the longest path? It is 3. So the depth is 3. Or there is a other definition. What is it? It is just equal to the maximum depth of the left child and the right child, and we will just add 1 to it. If you look here carefully, whatever be on the left, right, like even if there are 20 nodes here, let the depth be 20, we can just add 1 node from this parent to this child, right? So it is just equal to whatever be the maximum, and we can just add it 1 at any given point of time. So it is just equal to the maximum of left or the maximum of right plus 1. For example, in this case, what is the depth of left child and right child? It is 1, right? So it will just become 1 and plus 1. So the height will be, or the depth will be 2. Similarly, what is the maximum of left and right? For this node, it will be 1 plus 1, that is 2. Again, this will give 2 and this will give 1. And the final answer will be 3. That is, it will pick up the maximum, that is 2, and it will add 1 to it. So what are we doing here? First we are computing the left child, then we are computing the right child, then we are actually calculating the root. So is this similar to post order traversal? What is post order traversal? We just compute the result of the left child and then the right child, then we will compute of the root node, or we will just print the left child, then the right child, then the actual node. So what we can do is we can recursively call the function again and again. That is, the depth at any given point of time is just equal to the maximum depth of left and right child plus 1. So we'll be recursively calling. For example, this 2 will ask max depth of 1. It will ask the max depth of 3. Then whatever be the return value, it will just add 1 to this. For example, if you look here, if it is null, they will return 0, right? And if it is just one node, we will have to be returning 1. How does this happen? The base value of this recursive function will be that if it is null, we will return 0, and it will pick up the maximum of this 0, that is 0, and it will add 1 and it will send to 2. Similarly, on the right side also the same thing will happen, and it will return 2 finally, and we will add 1 to the maximum of these 2, that is 2 and 1, and the answer will be 3. So if you look at the code, what are we doing here? If the node is null, we will just return 0. On the other hand, if the node is not null, we will just calculate the max depth again. For example, this 2 will just call the max depth of 3. That is what we are doing here, the max depth of particularly the left and the right child, and we will just add 1 to it. I hope you have understood the problem. Thank you for watching the video. Please do like and subscribe.